Rafter P Construction is the design-build contractor for all of your construction needs. Quality and customer satisfaction will always remain our top priority. The American dream has inspired the Rafter P team to push to be community leaders and support the local youth because that is our future. Let's now talk with the founder and owner, Brad Pryor.
So we're going to talk today about where Barndominiums came from. Where did they start, originate from? And to me, the best way to describe it is we've been doing this for 20 years. When we started seeing them come about outside of building something in a horse facility or cattle barns or commodity barns, is for the extra help that work on the farm. So, and then you started to see them actually being put in buildings or metal buildings by themselves. So, saying all that, that's how they got their name, the Barndominiums, because most of the time we're built in the barns. They've been around for a lot longer than people think they have. I mean, they've been doing it for 20 years. I probably built my first one probably 18 years ago. So how do people maximizing the space in these facilities? I mean, what is your most common way to maximize that?
I would say with maximizing space, and as opposed to a conventional home, you can use about almost every piece of square footage inside that box that you're doing. So as far as maximizing space, you don't have to have load-bearing walls. You can get rid of your hallways. You can have more open floor plans rather than very closed-off floor plans, and I think that's really the way to kind of maximize your space and use it exactly how you want to use it.
Right. I mean, I very rarely see a hallway in most of our setups. It's a big open vault, great room that pours into their kitchen and all that. So I think that helps when you're trying to produce that, when you have wide open structures we can create with a metal building.
Absolutely.
Envelope. Which leads into the actual longevity of them. And we create that from what is the most common thing I've taught you that you heard me say over and over about the longevity of these buildings.
For the high efficiency ratings, we're using spray foam insulation, low E argon gas double pane windows, high quality HVAC systems, pretty much just fully encapsulating that home to make it more energy efficient down the road.
Right, and the longevity part of it too, and I would say having the R panel on the outside or masonry finishes, you're getting where you're not having to paint a structure all the time. Like with a conventional, you're going to paint every 10 years. The Carnish or whatever gables that are exposed with any kind of siding. So I think that helps with the longevity part of it. And then you have the steel frame. Ours have all steel frame. We do a hybrid mix every once in a while. We do the wood and the metal as the structure, but predominantly 75% of ours are steel. So, and when I say steel, there's horizontal members attached to the vertical members, which then has the R panel on it, which creates a real barndominium to me. It's not a stick frame house with a metal roof on it.
Siding.
So, anyways, and that to me, that longevity was backed up with that structural steel, in the square, and all the tubing and the I-beam and the purlin stuff we use on that. I think one thing that's pretty common in the market right now that people are looking at is just we clean the air. We have availability to put scrubbers in our HVAC systems if the client wants it, and bringing the fresh air intakes back and forth like we're supposed to with the energy code just makes a clean house and a safe house. It goes along with that efficiency.
So if you're in the market for a barndominium, give us a call. We'd be happy to help. We have a very knowledgeable team out in Rafter P, and we'd be happy to answer any questions and get your project started.
Check us out on the gram and Facebook, and then go to our website to view our previous projects at rafterpconstruction.com.